Welcome back, folks, to some more Pool of Radiance. We're back deep within the graveyard here to take on the rest of it. Notice this one area here is shaped like a cross. Wonder who sleeps there. Anyways, I scrambled back to town. Had to cure disease for Ronstock and Clot, who were both diseased from the mummies. That cost 1,000 gold apiece per person. Also, even though Ember Dew's level was restored, for some reason the game didn't restore the proper amount of experience for her to be at level 6. She lost the experience. I went ahead and adjusted that so that she could level as well with Ronstock. If the game is going to be like that, I'm just going to avoid losing levels altogether. So I might have to do a lot of reloading here. I figured the clerical scrolls would fix it so that it restored it the way it was before you got the level drain. But apparently it puts you back down to the minimum experience of the last level, which really fucks shit up. So knowing that, we're going to avoid level draining altogether. That's no bueno. Ain't dealing with that shit. Not sure if it's supposed to be like that or not, but either way, we do not want to deal with it. Alright, so let me clear my throat. The lower chamber is filled with glass and fur objects of all types. A sharp crack splits the air, and you are stung. A surprise! A figure as it summons a light. Missing at this point in the game is not fucking good. We got the wand of magic missiles. Now's the time to start using them. So that guy hits you and drains your level. Get to put up with all kinds of fun shit. Doesn't look like you left me any goodies. And remember, like I said, save after every combat. Shadowy forms flow from between the doors and attack. Alright, now we got 2 specters to deal with. Just go ahead and give him everything you got. A voice speaks. Come, my brave adventurers. You must take my gifts to better fight the evil that has come to the city. From the magically lit blah blah blah, you get a bunch of treasure. And of course it doesn't fucking pause so that I can read anything. More magic plate mail. We're going to give this magic plate mail to Clot, who's overloaded. Honestly, these spells are useless. I'm just going to sell them. Alright, so that knight gives you some magical plate mail. It's +2 plate mail. He gives you a +2 longsword, another ring of fire resistance, and a +1 shield and 4 clerical scrolls. So now we have 3 rings of fire resistance. So if any dragons start breathing fire on us, that should help. Alright, let's prepare for the boss battle. Alright, so in preparing to fight the Vampire Lord, we're going to equip the Efreeti bottle on any character you choose. The Vampire you actually have to fight twice. The main battle and then the battle where he retreats to his coffin. Which stairs lead into a pit do you go down? The chamber lights up to reveal a tall, pale man with very white teeth. The battle begins. Alright, so the Efreeti, I guess he just automatically goes. The Vampire will drain levels as well. There goes 2 levels. It's fucking bullshit. I'm just gonna use the scroll. Fuck it. Not dealing with this fucking load, reload shit. So I'm just gonna cheat. Well, I'll use the scroll to restore my levels, and then I'm going to put my experience back to what it is. Because that's bullshit. The vampire turns into a vapor cloud and floats away. There's a vampire here. And he's dead. Alright, well, I guess there isn't shit here. Thought there was. I think there's supposed to be, but maybe you have to search before you kill. So you can see experience goes down to 7,569. Fuck that. I'll try fighting him one more time. Alright, restored for a second shot. If I get level drained this time, tough titty. This time we're going to search before we go to the vampire's lair. Inside the ruins of the black marble crypt is a coffin filled with dust. Among piles of dust are several broken crosses, vials of spilled holy water, and a scroll. Do you read the scroll? The scroll is placed in your journey at journal entry 43. Okay. Well, we know you guys like your journal entries, and you like to read along with Ron Stock. So let's go ahead and pull that up here. Alright. Loosely wrapped scroll. Armalog, the good paladin, and brother of Taimag, the invincible, and Sarism of Teshwave, the high priestess of Soon, attacked the denizens of Valhingen, graveyard with the holy vengeance. They came in search of Taimag and his mercenary band, who assaulted the graveyard and did not return. Sarasim used her holy power to dissipate and turn the undead that confronted them. Aramalag wielded his vorpal sword and slew that few that fought her power. Together, what is that? Aramag and Saracen penetrated the graveyard to an evil marble crypt. They found and splintered an empty coffin. Blessing the remains and sprinkling it with holy water, then they confronted the owner of the coffin, a creature of great evil and the leader of the undead in Valhingen, an ancient vampire. The three began a furious melee. The vampire was swayed by Aramlag and Saracen's power, but would not be turned. The vampire shouted, "I have defeated Taimag and his warriors. I defeated the brother of Taimag as well." The vampire summoned an army of rats and tried to charm Saracen to his side, but to no avail. Saracen resisted his charm, and Aramag charged to the masked vermin. The vampire fell before the mighty blows of Aramag's holy sword and Saracen's enchanted mace. Defeated, the ancient vampire dissolved into the gas and fled to his coffin. Finding the coffin destroyed, he returned to solid form and screamed. Seizing the moment, Aramag grabbed the vampire and held him with all his strength. Saracen ran up and drove an oaken stake through the vampire's heart. Aramag and Saracen performed the proper rituals to banish the vampire forever. Then wounded Aramag and Saracen left Valingen graveyard. It was beyond their power to completely cleanse the evil place, but they had extracted proper vengeance for the death of Tiamalg and his troops. Alright. Let's sanctify it. You scatter dust and place what holy items you can spare inside. Looks like the Efreeti item automatically comes out. Definitely do not appreciate the positioning of the characters, and the fact that they don't let me set it up one bit. Alright, looks like the Efreeti comes out either way. Let's use that hammer, because I know that's +3. There we go. No level drainage that time. Alright, checking everyone's levels to make sure we're legit here. Fuck you, vampire! Fuck you! Alright, the graveyard is cleansed, or at least it should be. Alright, there isn't shit here, apparently. And we'll get the hell out of the graveyard and return to the city. And we'll take the boat back into town. Now, one of these temples wanted us to go to the graveyard. I need to figure out where that is. I forget. Shit! Ah, we just go back to the clerk's office. For some reason I thought it was the temple, but... We have been informed you have eliminated some undead from the graveyard. Here is your reward. Sure, we'll take it. The council has voted a special prize for ending the graveyard minutes. Holy shiitake! We're fucking rich, biatch! $100,000 experience. Alright, Stoja Gate. That is our next destination. Yep. We're capped off because we would definitely have enough experience to train. So pretty much I think everyone but the fighters are max level. Fighters can go to level 8 at 125,000 experience. So they might hit that before the end of the game. And Fidget can go to a level 9 thief at 110. He's actually got enough to go to level 7 thief. So we'll go ahead and do that for him. He should get at least 3 hit points. Oh, okay. So it looks like they gave him the +2 Constitution that time at least. So we'll leave him at 65. That's fair with me. And he needs 70,000 to go to a level 7 fighter. And we need 125, so we need about 20,000 experience for our 2 fighters to go to max level 8, which will breach them into triple-digit hit points, which would be nice before we fight Tyranthraxis. Alright, thought it'd be kind of funny to show you the amount of money that you get after that past mission. I just sold 8 pieces of jewelry, and we're basically at the jewelry shop where we can appraise. One piece of jewelry is worth 7,200, 22, 1,500, 361, 499, 811, 991. It's all randomly rolled just like it was in the 2nd edition DM's guide. So you can end up with a small amount, or you can end up with a ridiculous amount. 6,000, 5,000, 14, 17. And I'll show you how much gold here that we have before I start buying diamond necklaces with it to reduce the weight. 11,000 gold for that one piece of jewelry. 10,000. Money literally becomes no object here. It would have been nice if there was magical shit you could have bought or stuff, but there's really no magic armor or anything that you can buy. We'll pull everyone's money together. So, almost 38,000 platinum. Pretty ridiculous amount. We'll share out the rest. And that will give Lilith 6 diamond necklaces at 50,000 or 25,000 gold apiece to hang on to. Fun time. Well, these are all the other scrolls of restoration we don't need. I'm not using them. I don't like them. They don't work right. Fuck them. Now again, if you check this out, I think I showed this in a previous video, but you do not want to sell your items as one. Notice she's giving me 946 gold pieces for 6 diamond necklaces. If you have that, so you have one, you'll notice you get the full 25,000. So as you join stuff together, the computer doesn't understand the calculations, and you get ripped off. So make sure you divide those and sell them per unit. If you need to cash in, which you really won't at this point in the game. So Fidget ended up getting a ring of fire resistance. Claude has a +3 hammer, +2 plate mail, which brings her down to -5 armor. Oh yeah, we have this Sling of Seeking I want to give her. I still have the Efreeti bottle because I didn't officially use it, so I guess I can use it again in another battle. I'm going to go check out what these spells are on the scrolls. But for now I can just equip the wrong class. The fuck? I guess clerics can't use. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go scribe those scrolls. And and rest up and get our spells back here before we continue. Alright, so once he's scribed what he can scribe, we're going to trade the remaining 2 spells to Lilith. She can use both of them. Then we're going to save on A and B. Do a backup save on J. Continue on our way. Onward to Stoja now Gate. Alright, so before we go to Stoja now Gate, gonna go to one other location I haven't quite shown yet. From the Buccaneers lair, just head north. Wild boar, okay, whatever you say. Sling a seeking son? We definitely don't want Ember Dew back there using the Sling of Seeking. Everyone's just running right past Ronstock. Oh! Got the hammer +3. Can use it as a range weapon. Must be a hammer of throwing +3. Did you throw your fucking hammer? For real? This bitch. Don't throw that thing. This sucks she can't use the sling. It's a fucking cleric. Off in the distance you see a large dragon. As you hike through the mountains, a large dragon flies above you. It circles and swoops down and lands in front of the cave. It disappears into the cave. What will you do? As you enter the cave, a magic mouth appears on one of the walls. In a booming voice it says, "Who enters the home of Diogenes? Speak now and declare your intent. What will you say is your reason for being here?" You hear a roar and then a great flapping sound. A strong rush of air batters the party as a large silver dragon lands before the adventurers. In a booming voice it says, "You fools! I am a good silver dragon, not the evil leader of Flan. Don't you know that we metallic dragons are good creatures? What will you do?" Apologize. After hearing your apology, the dragon says, "Though you are foolish, I believe your acts are noble. I will help you with your quest to cleanse the city of Flan from evil. Far to the east there is a large kobold community. They have possession of a powerful silver bottle. This bottle will help you rid the city of the undead problem. Get the bottle, then return to me." After speaking, the dragon flies away, and you hike through the mountains. And we already got the Efreeti bottle. Let's go back in. "I see you have recovered the silver bottle from the kobold caves. I congratulate you. The bottle contains a powerful Efreeti who is summoned to kill vampires. He will be a valuable ally in Old Flan. In Valhang Graveyard, there is a vampire. When you meet the vampire, use the bottle, and you may have a chance in defeating him." Alright. And that's the Silver Dragon Cave. Stay tuned, folks, for the next episode when we hit Stoja 8 and whoops shit up.